He damn near smoked you. We see it on Twitter. It's your boy James. Trust the process. Oh my God. I want to just talk about protecting your peace. And sometimes it's not easy to protect your peace. Sometimes we have to go through those hard times in order to appreciate the good times. Stop being dirty. It's your boy Jims with the Stop Being Dirty. Stop eating dirty. Trust the process. Protect your peace. Link in the bio for all the merchandise. I appreciate everybody that subscribes to the channel, likes, comments, checks out the website. I really appreciate that, man. I'm definitely gonna get back on my job with making some new merch. You know, I've been slacking. You know, don't live the life of excuses. If you could do better, then do better. Straight like that. I know I could do better. Shit, if you want to go even deeper than that in every aspect of the way I'm living, and I bet you can too. The goals should never stop. Don't ever get comfortable. Get comfortable. Matter of fact, you should get comfortable with something. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You understand what I'm saying? When you push that extra rep, when you deny that last drink, when you tell your homies, now I'm gonna get up with you next week because I didn't accomplish enough this week. So I'm not gonna holler. If I didn't do enough this week, why am I gonna go turn up on the weekend? What you celebrating? Failure? That you half-assed it? Let's not live like that, man. Let's win. Me, you, him, her, everybody watching. I want to see everybody win. Let's grow. Let's live. We were put here, whether God or the universe, we were put here to be happy. You ain't here to be unhappy. You ain't here to be hurt. You ain't here to be crying and miserable and upset and angry. You think our creator, whoever he or she, it might be, said, hey, let me create these beings so they could be sad and miserable? We here to be happy. Eliminate whoever is taken away from your happiness. If they're not given to your life, they're taken from your life. And they Murda Mook. Oh my God. Now I'm finishing up. I was doing my cardio, watching Murda Mook and Reed Dollars. Salute Murda Mook, salute Reed Dollars, salute Summer Madness going down. I'm hyped for it because you know what? You might not, you know how like sometimes you want some chuletas or whatever. You know how like when your mama was cooking for you and you want a certain food for dinner, but she didn't make what you wanted to eat, but you still had to eat? That's how I kind of came into this whole Summer Madness card and specifically this battle. You know what I'm saying? When it first was announced, I'm like, what is it? 1970 something? 1970? I'm like, what the? It's too late for all that. But you know what? Now that it is happening, and now that the face-off is here, I'm getting more invested in watching, analyzing Reed Dollars. I went back, watched all Reed Dollars joints, watch Murda Mook. I mean, they don't have many. You could do it in a few hours. At the end of the day, all that off-camera, this and that, legends, that you don't take that away, but I wasn't there for it. I'm here for what I could click and watch you do. But this is what's fire about this battle, though. See, that talk. That, you know what? First, let's start it. Murda Mook. You lost your chain. You lost a bet. You lost the face off. You know what I'm saying? There was a time. Nah, look, salute to Murda Mook. A legend in the game, was my favorite battler growing up. Him and T-Rex, the Smack DVD shit. I definitely was a bigger Rex fan when I was younger, but as I was getting older, I was more of a fan of Mook. And at the end of the day, just salute to him. You know what I'm saying? We know mutual people. You know we always like just crisscross each other. You know, my man's be like, yo, I ran into Mook. I told him, I'm like, you know how many times my man Tug and my man Chief told me, yo, they ran into Mook, and yo, I was like, yo, put my little man on Mook. Yeah, I got you. You ain't got nothing. I had to do a PG in 93. But look, so salute to Mook, man. Salute to Reed Dollars. Me and Reed Dollars at one point was booked to battle on the Crack Liberty Bell League, and then something happened with them. As you see, him and Rosenberg Raw ain't even online no more. Now, whatever that reason is for, that could be an angle Mook's gonna go with. But just to give a little back history on how I know these dudes, you know, when Reed Dollars had that green Oakland A's fitted, spitting all what was it, touch it beat or whatever yo, bruh. He murdered a Banks beat too as well. I mean, like, it's Reed Dollars, but I go so far back on Murda Mook. I remember when Murda Mook had a Big Brother freestyle against for Jay-Z. Y'all remember when the letter to Big and all that Jadakiss had with to Big and Kanye had. Dog, I seen one. Murda Mook had one. Like, if you know your history, like I know my history, you know what I'm saying? Smack DVD shit. When he spit like a whole joint. I'm just saying, this how far back. Get to the boy, Murda Mook, grab to your chain. Nah, Murda Mook is just, you know what I'm saying, getting passionate and all that. His chain pop. You know, mid-battle, mid face-off, looking flustered. I mean, Murda Mook, you're looking drunk and insane at the end of the day. The drunken Mook has entered the building again when it comes down to the face-offs. That's what he does, but you know what? He could do that because he's fucking flawless when he gets on that stage. And I'm not talking about the exhibition ass 2-on-2s. That dirty shit was horrendous. We all know it. But the Tay-Rock battle, I'm still living in that hype of like how flawless of a victory that was. And Tay-Rock being one of my favorites. Bro, first watch, I had that shit a 30, son. Like, I really did. Like, it was like just so well put together. That official shit was a little wicked, but all I'm saying is, back to the face-off, bro. Like, Murda Mook didn't lose his chain, by the way, anyone's watching this. He didn't lose his chain, popped, he put it back, though. It wasn't like broke, just by the lock. He got it back on. I appreciated that. You have a good lock. Salute to that jeweler. I thought your shit broke in between, like, you got to get your shit welded or something. The bet, there was a time where he was like, yo, but Meek, even Mook was so sloppy that his points he was making wasn't even coming off good. Like, if he was, like, more on point, less lit, he'll be able to, like, really kill these points. But is he playing possum? Motherfucker's a genius. Like, he's very good at, like, giving a little, but not too much. Like, something in this face-off, Murda Mook's definitely having a whole entire angle on in the battle. That's just the kind of rapper he is. So, like, they're definitely going to have those. Oh, so they had a bet or whatever, just to get on the titles. I'm going to put the grabby, clickbaity title and all that with the chain. So he lost a bet, too, because he bet that Meek Mill said, yo, I come from the era of the Murda Mooks, the Reed Dollars, and Reed Dollar was saying, yo, he didn't mention you. Murda Mook said, yo, I bet you $500 he did mention him. Murda Mook, you lost because the footage, the audio that Reed Dollars is talking about, he didn't mention you. Meek Mill didn't mention you, though you're saying there's another one where he did. It wasn't the one he was talking about. I don't know, either call it quits or pay $250. I'm meaning like we're even or and the face-off overall, I just feel like you never see Reed Dollars talk too much. So I enjoyed watching Reed Dollars in his face-off more than I did Mook. The general consensus on what's going on the internet, YouTube, Twitter, Gram, everybody has Murda Mook losing this face-off. They haven't losing this face-off so much that they're saying Reed Dollars is gonna win this battle. No, he's not. I mean, salute to Reed Dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have disgusting face tats and you kind of pull it off. Like, you might be the only person I ever seen in my life that has face tattoos and doesn't look half bad with them. Like, that shit is like that's some demonic shit right there. Like, the fact that you're even able to do that already tells me you're dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You haven't really aged, you or Murda Mook. Like, y'all like battle rap vampires and shit, so salute to that. You know, but Reed Dollars is a laid back dude, and you got to really get like more of a personality for him, really seeing that like Reed Dollars really wants this battle. And it's like, if Murda Mook doesn't take this battle as serious as he does take all his battles, he could lose this battle. But I think Murda Mook is playing possum. I think Murda Mook has crazy angles. Well, it's going to be that one dope round. It'll be fire if it's in the same round. Because this is the problem with Reed Dollars. When I say the one dope round, just not get too crazy all over and talk too much longer, I want to tell you how I think this battle's going to go. They're both going to talk about that era. Oh, you say you were getting signed. Oh, I did got signed and got dropped. You said you were getting signed. I did get signed and got dropped. I went to Philly. I went to New York. I'm a legend. Da-da-da-da. They're going to have a legend. And that could be cool. Going against each other, that's going to be fire. See, the difference is Murda Mooks might hit better only because Reed Dollars has dragged his legacy through every battle. He did it with Surf. He did it with Chess. He did it with John. Every single clean paper, every single battle before you know, I've been doing this before Jazz ever seen the penis, whatever he said there to Rum Nitty. Every single battle, he's talking about what he's done to like really remind the people I get it. But now, is that gonna hit as hard put all together again against Murda again? It might. it's still gonna hit, but it's not gonna hit as much as it would if he saved a little of that. I've been doing it before YouTube. Before we heard you say that already 100 times in interviews and all that. Now you're gonna do that again? It's not gonna hit as good, and that would have been a good angle for you. But I think Reed Dollaz is gonna have the tough guy factor over Mook. I definitely, because Reed Dollaz raps better than Murda Mook as far as his cadence. His sound sounds better, but rapper, lyrically, Murda Mook is a better rapper like that. But Reed Dollaz just sounds like if you take a gritty bar and give it to Murda Mook to say, and a gritty bar versus to Reed Dollaz to say, Reed Dollaz shit is gonna sound grittier. That's what he has, that factor over him. But Murda Mook is the angle god. And the way he can execute angles, the way if they don't put a time limit on Murda Mook, I just can't see Reed Dollaz keeping up with Mook and really not sounding, Reed Dollaz still be having them out of date type things. And Murda Mook kind of washed that off versus Averb. Like he learned from there. You can see he's gotten better from there. I think it's gonna be an interesting one, man. I got Murda Mook taking this battle, but it's not gonna be a body bag. When Reed Dollaz says the element of surprise, that's very dangerous, and he does have that this battle. You're yet to see the best battle rap Reed. We gonna see it against Murda Mook. We've seen the best Murda Mook. Is Murda Mook gonna be better than the best Mook? Because would he need to be to beat the best Reed we ever see? The element of surprise, we are yet to see the greatest Reed Dollaz, and this will be the greatest Reed Dollaz. All he has to do is be greater than Mook for 2 rounds. That's a possibility could happen, but I'm gonna put my money on Murda Mook. Takes nothing against away from Reed Dollaz. Suit to Murda Mook. Your dirty ass furry sweater, like you lost. Mook, you sweating Hennessy. You just gotta relax a little bit during face-offs. But I think you all, like he was on the phone for your chain broke, you lost money, you lost the video, you're losing a lot. But it's a face-off. And it doesn't matter what he loses then during that. Because when it comes down to game time, Murda Mook's not sloppy. He's on point. Motherfucker has a 30. Dude has a third round so long that when I be driving upstate, it's a 3-hour ride, I watch that third round just to get there. No lie. Like I said, I was watching, the best thing I be doing the cardio for so long. This ain't I'm just moving just because I'm moving. I'm already done with my cardio. Did an hour, 10 interval and 10 incline and 3.5 speed to 4 on 30 minutes. Anyway, the point is, I always need something to watch, and I watch the face-off, but I'm just saying that's how I get through my cardio, having something to watch. I can't just listen to music. I won't make it past my run. I'll listen to 10 songs, and that shit is like 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I need to like watch them. So I watch this. I'm looking forward to the other face-offs. Who y'all think's gonna win this battle? Who y'all think won this face-off? Talk to me. Are you excited for the battle? Do you think Reed Dollaz has what it takes to beat Murda Mook? I'm here for it. Let's see what's up, man. Protect your peace. Trust the process. Stop the excuses. Go out and get it. Bruh, I'm telling you, I know. I'm not gonna give a rundown on the shit that I do, but I know. I feel you, but get it done, because you could get it done, and I don't want to hear excuses. If you're not doing it, don't talk about it. Be about it. It's some old school shit that I'm saying right there, but you know what? A lot of the old school lines apply. Go out and get it and be the greatest you can be. Real talk. If nobody believes in you, just know Jims does. Trust the process, protect your peace, subscribe to the channel. Stop being dirty. Pump is crazy right now. It looks super crazy because of that angle right there. But ain't it such a good angle? Yeah.